as mentioned Commissioner Andriukaitis, very important to be involved and to show good example, first of all for physicians and for public health people to as a society. If we will not be like leaders, and if we will not show example concerning our behavior, first of all ourselves behavior, talking about tackling communicable disease, people will not trust us and will not follow. Especially, for example, talking about vaccine preventable disease, about vaccination.
This is my first time here in Lithuania, and I am very pleased to be here in this conference. For me, this is a good opportunity to meet representatives from public health field, both from the ministries of health across the Baltic states and other partners, international organizations, and to discuss acute public health needs. And also, this is a good venue for exchange among healthcare professionals. And I would like to thank organizers for inviting us to participate in this summit, and for being here in Lithuania.
I must say that I have enjoyed this fully. I have been in Vilnius a few times before. I've been here when it was 20 degrees -0 in the winter, and I've been here in the spring. And now we have come to this tropical climate, which was a few days ago. And all versions of Vilnius have been nice. Encountering all the colleagues I know from years, and new colleagues have been very stimulating. And I dearly hope that this kind of meeting can continue. We have more or less been ambulating between Sweden and the former Baltic states, the former Soviet states the states in the former Soviet Union, and of course including Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. We are building up a very valuable collaboration which allows us to see how pathogens move around in this area, and we can do with modern techniques, which is getting our speciality, how a virus can spread from one region to the other and when it comes into a new population. So I hope that this answers some of the questions why we travel. For me it has been made very much sense, and I hope that this will stimulate other younger researchers to travel to meet people, talk and enjoy.
I was very pleased to be here. I think it was a very useful meeting, which was initially based on Baltic network, especially interested in investigation of different types of hepatitis A, B, C. Now we have also hepatitis E. We had very interesting presentations concerning new perspectives of vaccines, such as vaccine based on measles virus, concerning development of protection against new viruses, Zika virus, chikungunya virus, and some other flaviviruses. We had presentations, general presentations with interesting comments concerning most modern developments, but also very concentrated on several projects concerning vaccination or escape mutants, or in general very interesting subjects.
One of the very important issues that was discussed in the conference, in the summit, was viral hepatitis, which is my topic of work, and I was glad that interest was to this topic. Topic addressed mostly the recent decision of WHO to propose the elimination of hepatitis B and C by 2030, and which is a great goal, very ambitious goal, but it's a very important goal for people who are infected with hepatitis B and C. This will save a lot of lives. what I would like to say also is that it's a great participation from different countries here in this meeting. We've heard very nice presentations from the leading authorities in not only in Lithuania but also in European region, and from Center for Disease Control, from European Center for Disease Control, from WHO. It was a great opportunity to discuss and make new friends and make new networks.
Gaining awareness of the main issues and having people discuss the main issues is a very important step forward. From there, it's a question of each country has to decide which are the priorities it wants to invest in. We obviously have our own thoughts, and we try and promote investment in certain things like the influenza vaccine for the elderly, like working on antimicrobial resistance. These are big issues that we would like to see more countries invest in these areas. Unfortunately, with the time when there was the big, not recession, but the economic downturn in Europe, a lot of public health resources were cut, and we see the outcome of that, and we want to try and again get countries to invest in public health. And this kind of discussion, this kind of conference is the right place to talk about these things.
I think the conference is really an advantage because it provides the possibility of exchanging experience, especially in the field of infectious disease control. In infectious disease control, we have scientific evidence on what to do, and the problem is that in implementing these tools we have available, like vaccination, in implementing these tools we are still struggling and we are not achieving the highest possible health level of our population. I think the participants got a lot of what we call best practice examples from other countries. Each country has some strength in strategies in implementing health promotion or vaccination program or reporting systems or lab control and so on and so on. No single country has only best practice examples, so that you can learn from the best practices and you can also learn from those things which are not really implemented well in other countries.
During this week we now calculated that we have 129 oral presentations. From them about 38%, which goes for 49 presentations from Lithuanians, others from foreigners, about 50 poster presentations. And what was important and one of the goals, just to change ideas, knowledge, best practice, challenges, lessons learned and so on from different countries and from different scientists, practitioners, physicians, public health people and politicians as well.